Hello, I'm here with Father Dave Smith, who is also Australian, probably Australia's oldest professional boxer, and probably Australia's fittest professional boxer. How are you, Dave?
Feeling fit, Ray. Thank you, brother. I'm definitely Australia's oldest ever.
Yeah,
but
56, eh?
Yeah.
56, mate, and you look $1 million.
What's his name? Dingo Dunbar. He spent most of his time in the US, but I think he pulled out when he was 54, I think.
Yeah. But mate, you've been very impressive, mate. Paul Nassari, the promoter, was telling me you fought the main event of his show just a couple of weeks ago.
Mate, it was very gracious of Paul to put me on as the main event.
It was a 6-round fight, and you fought a super middleweight bout, and there was action all the way, they told me.
Good. Look, I'm glad if it was entertaining, you know what I mean? I don't think it was McGregor's bout, but it's been a bit of a while between bouts for me, so it was good to be back in, and it was a great experience. And
so tell me about round one. Was there much in it? You normally start off fast in your fights, don't you?
Look, it's interesting because Bill, the guy I was fighting, I knew nothing about him, but I knew he was bigger than me, so my goal was just to get in close on him and try and wear him out in tight, which is how I like it, because he's younger than me as well, so I figured I don't want to try and match him for speed or power at a distance, and I know I can outrumble him in close.
Was he taller?
Not much taller, just a bit, he's a naturally larger man.
Did you stay on top of him?
Yeah, but what was interesting was I didn't know he'd studied all my fights on YouTube, of course, so he was prepared for exactly that sort of fight, so he was ready to rumble in tight.
He had a plan.
Yeah, they were going to rumble it out in tight with me, and he did well.
Well, it was action all the way. Paul Nassari said it would make a great return fight. Now, you're a man of the cloth. You are the father at the Anglican Church in Sydney, Dulwich Hill. Dave, can you tell me when you became involved with the church?
Became involved with the church.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying involved in boxing because I was a priest before I boxed.
Yeah. Well, tell me about your relation. When did you become a priest?
Yeah, look, when I was on a bad track as a young guy, you know what I mean, and I guess that's when I started learning to fight. I had my experience of finding God when I was 18, and after that I really felt called to go into Christian ministry, almost immediately, and I just sort of set myself on that path.
What age would you be then?
I was 18 then.
18 years old?
Yeah, so I set myself on that path then, but I went to see the guy around the seminary, and he said, well, go do a university degree and come back. I was still at school, So I worked hard at school, got just scraped into university and did a university degree, and then came back and said, here I am, So 4 years of uni, another 4 years of seminary, and there I was. So
what age were you when
I got priested? I would have been 29, I think. 28, 29.
What church? Where were you located then?
I'd done a number of sort of placements as an apprentice in Surrey Hills, in Kings Cross, Malabar, and then they sent me out to the suburbs, out to Miranda for a couple of years, and that I found very difficult.
Miranda?
Oh yeah, I just didn't cope well with the change of culture at all. I just used to working in sort of intense community environments, and the sort of more middle class, well-to-do thing just didn't.
It was difficult?
Well, yeah, really it spelt the death of my first marriage, and I didn't cope well with that, but I guess it was through that I got back into fighting. So
okay, so what age did you get involved in boxing?
Well, I was doing martial arts all that time, and then after the marriage breakdown, I always say with fighters, they got to have two things. They got to have a lot of energy inside and need release, and they got to be not too concerned about their good looks.
No,
so that works really well for kids on the edge of the drug scene, prison system, and for men in custody battle for their own kids, which was where I was by the age of 29. So I found at that stage I was just working part-time with the church, and I had some spare time, so I put all my spare time into training to stop myself drinking, which was the obvious alternative. And I found I was going down that path, so I thought, right, what else do I enjoy doing? I enjoy training, so I ended up becoming a professional athlete instead of an alcoholic.
That helped you beat the drink?
Yeah. Look, every time I felt like a drink, I went and trained, It
I had
didn't
a
get grip on
similar
me.
experience, mate.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, boxing saved a lot of people, mate. And
I agree.
Dave, you're, as I say, you're one of Australia's fittest boxers. You actually hold, you're in the Guinness Book of Records for a boxing record. Can you tell me all about that? How many you boxed?
2012 that was, so I just turned 50. And we decided, I mean, I've been doing a bit of just sort of, I knew I would say I'm not the fastest, I'm not the strongest, I'm not even the smartest, but I can keep going.
You've got great stamina.
I've got good stamina. So I was doing, fundraisers, just, boxing 50 rounds in a row and that sort of thing. Oh, why don't we try for, 120, like 10 normal rounds. And we did 120 rounds.
2012?
That was 2012.
So how many boxes were you able to get in the ring?
66 different opponents, I
66?
think. I think that was right. So
you wore them all down.
Mate, some of them almost dropped me, I can tell you. And I had some fine fighters in that, including Nate Handan, Anthony Mundine.
Is that right?
Solomono did some with me.
Oh,
Thankfully,
beautiful.
went lightly with me.
All the big names.
Mate, well, we
You
had
should have got Nasari in there with you.
Mate, if only. Mate, I had Lou Lewis in there with me. That was great.
Oh, good. Well, he's a former university champion.
Absolutely.
All-the-way champion.
So, no, that was great. That was a really great experience, and we raised some good money.
So you're in the Guinness Book of Records for
Mate,
that?
I believe it's my record, the number of rounds, has been broken a couple of times now by people who've done like 121 or 123.
But you were in there for a while there,
I think I'm still at the record for the most number of opponents in singles.
Yeah, well, 66. That's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah.
Now, Dave, you're involved in going to Syria quite often, spreading the good word of the Lord, and also teaching the youth over there in Syria boxing. Can you tell me about your trips to Syria?
The goals in Syria are threefold. Number one, we want to bring a bit of joy to Syrian kids. Number two, we're trying to build grassroots relationships with Syrian people, and our relationships there with the Syrian Olympic team, for instance, just fantastic long-term building of relationships, And thirdly, we're trying to open a bit of a window for the Australian people on what's really going on in Syria, which has basically got nothing to do with what you read in the media. It's so often the way, So, trying to allow Syrian people to get their message out to the world and tell people what's really going on. So,
how many times have you been there, Dave?
Yeah, I've been there 6 times in the last 5 years.
Now you're right. You're going there again in February.
Going January.
January.
Latter half of January, we're scheduled there. I've been trying to get a team together. Boxing's a piece. We are so trying to get a team together. Multiple times this year. It's hard to get the fighters to come. If any of your leadership, we've got some prominent fighters who'd like to join me. I don't understand why, to be quite honest, Ray. I mean, I think fighters are
great experience.
Great experience. I mean, fighters are guys who don't mind putting their body on the line for something, something they believe in, So I don't know why people shy away from this.
Solomon Egbaron's been with you several times.
Been with me 2-3 times to Syria, to Iran. You know what I mean? He's just a magician. He's like the Pied Piper out there on the streets with the kids. Oh, he's just he's magical. You know what I mean? With those young ones. So, him and Woody, Jake Najar will definitely. Jake will definitely be with me this time. We're trying to build up a bit of a team. Again, the Syrian Olympic team's keen to train with us, but I'm looking to have a lot out there in Damascus as well. Maybe we'll do it on the side of that ledge.
So you've got a fight in Port Moresby coming up?
I've got the fight in Port Moresby coming up in
December the 22nd?
22nd, that's correct, the goal with that one is to support Esatullah Kaka, the Pakistani fighter who's been on Mount Asylum stuck there for the last 2 years. Top bloke, terrible situation. He's asked for me to come and support him, and I said, mate, find me a place in the undercard.
You'll be there.
I'm on there, yeah. So,
well, congratulations, Dave, on your boxing career and how well it's going at the moment. And wish you all the best for December the 22nd in Port Moresby, and also next year, mate, when you go to Syria.
Thank you, brother.
Great to meet you again, David.
See you, my friend.
Did you wait 12 months down the track?